Hey, Mr. Montgomery.
Hi, Brian.
Cool. Did you talk to the immigration people? What's the story?
The story is Ali is not going to be able to stay in this country without a green card. And unfortunately, to get a green card, she needs a skilled job.
What do you mean a skilled job?
Well, it's usually something particular, something specific, something that you usually need a college education for. You know, something like a medical technician, computer programmer, things like that. So it looks as though she's not going to be able to stay in this country legally. I am very sorry.
This is nuts.
Look, once they find that Lynn May has left the country, but left the country without her daughter, Ali's name is going to show up on the list. There's a very good chance that she could be deported.
No, they can't do that. I mean, we got married. That has to count for something.
Do you have to wake the dead with that? Please!
Hangovers are tough on everyone.
I do not have a hangover.
Champagne hangovers, particularly nasty.
I do not have a hangover, and I was not drunk last night. And before you start yelling about Will, stop!
I wasn't yelling.
Nothing happened with Will last night. I told you that last night. I'm telling you that now. Everything's aces. Everything's okay.
You're fine, then?
I'm fine. So maybe you can get off my case. I gotta get ready for school.
Fine.
Do you have to do that?
Yeah, you want the job done.
I don't. So get lost.
Sorry, pal. Mrs. Chandler's the boss. We only do what she says.
Oh, just so.
Erica!
Mrs. Chandler's not here, sir.
Oh, where is Her Majesty?
I don't know, sir. She left the house early.
To do what? Start a war somewhere? Crash somebody else's hearth and home?
Oh, those reporters are just swarming all over those gates, you know, down there. I'm sure they're calling here every 5 seconds, and I'm sure they're just driving you crazy.
Mr. Merrick's not here.
Oh, no. Oh, don't tell me that. Well, my goodness, I mean, this matter is just so urgent. I'm just going to have to wait for him, that's all. And in the meantime, I'm going to run upstairs and see that poor, pathetic little Mrs. Merrick. You know, I have a little gift for her.
I have to see Natalie.
Golly gee, why am I not surprised?
But I know that she's here. Is she all right?
She is, no thanks to you.
I have to see her. Don't try to stop me.
She makes her own decision. You want to see Dimitri?
Please, Natalie.
You're upstairs. Oh, all right. I guess you have your orders, as misguided as they are, so I'll just wait here for Dimitri to return. May I get you anything? Coffee? Juice? Oh, no thank you, I'm fine. You just go about your work. Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, Natalia. I'm so sorry. I mean, no one informed me that Angelique had regained consciousness, and I had no idea that Helga had engineered her return.
And if you had known?
Well, I wouldn't have permitted that scene last night to happen. I just wish that I could have prevented the hurt. But there was nothing that I could do.
Well, you could have told me the truth from the beginning.
I did tell you the truth. Oh. The way I felt.
You told me Angelique was dead.
She was in a coma for 15 years.
And all the while we have known each other, you have had a wife.
I was taking care of her. I was trying to protect her. When I fell in love with you, I started the divorce process immediately.
Without even telling me.
But what purpose would that have served?
Honesty, Dimitri. That's what hurt most. Not the spectacle at the ball, but the fact that you've been deceiving me. Lying all the while you were telling me everything about your past, swearing that there would never be any secrets between us. Only the truth and our love.
But that was true. Angelique wasn't among the living. You are my life now. You are the only woman I want. And we can still have a life together. You, Timmy, and I, we can still do all those things I promised we'd do. We can be happy if you'll just give me a chance. I mean, we've already had so much happiness, Natalie. I mean, our love has been filled with such passion.
Please don't go on.
Natalia, we can have it all.
I can't listen to any more.
You must listen.
She said she wanted you to stop her.
Look. You once told me that I have taken advantage of Natalie when she was confused and vulnerable and that I moved in on her then. Now, aren't you doing that right now?
No, Trevor's doing no such thing.
Come on, he's having a field.
No, he has been fair and understanding. He has even been sympathetic with you. Do not attack him, and do not judge him by your standards.
Look, can we just try to calm down, Natalie, and talk privately?
No more. Please, go. You are just making things worse.
I love you. And I know that you still love me.
Please.
I'm not giving up.
What's this? Intruder. Special edition. Hit the stands this morning. Pretty hot stuff. Check it out.
Engagement ball debacle? Merrick's first wife alive. The much-anticipated Wildwind Ball Pine Valley social event of the season came to a crashing halt at the stroke of midnight. Helga whatever, wheeled the original Merrick bride into the room to rob the spotlight from the new bride-to-be?
No way will your sister marry that Merrick guy now.
Aha! Oh, this is just junk. You know they make this stuff up anyway. It can't be true. Better not be true.
Wildwind, Mr. Merrick's residence.
Hi. I was wondering.
Mr. Merrick has nothing to say to the press. Goodbye.
Wait. I'm not a reporter. I'm Janet Green, Natalie Hunter's sister, and I have to speak with her. Is she there? I'm not at liberty.
I'm her closest living relative. I have to find out what the papers are saying is true.
I'm sorry, Miss Green. My instructions are very clear. I cannot.
What on earth happened over there last night? Did that Angelique woman really come back from the dead?
Please, I'm not at liberty.
Did my sister freak? Did they have to carry her out? How is she?
I really can't say anything about it. Please, if you could just...
Janet, I'll let me help.
Thank you.
Sure. Hello, Janet. It's Erica Kane.
Oh, well, thank goodness. I know you will tell me the truth.
Oh, well, Janet, I mean, it was like being in a horror movie.
Ooh. Tell.
Well, I mean, first of all, there was an ice storm and the lights went out, and that all happened before I went sleuthing, and I found a corpse upstairs on the 3rd floor. And so, I mean, naturally, I thought that Dimitri had committed murder. But then later, Dimitri came with me, we all went upstairs to check, and the corpse was gone.
What a party.
You haven't heard anything yet.
Helga, Dimitri's housekeeper, how will I describe her? Well, if she were a casserole, she would definitely be bat's blood and hair of newt.
A witch?
Very close.
Janet, very, very close. In any case, Helga just suddenly wheeled in this very pale, very wraith-like creature in a wheelchair and announced to one and all that this was Dimitri's first wife. And she came back to try to reclaim Dimitri and her life.
And that pale creature person was his first wife?
Absolutely.
She was. This is Angelique Merrick, and she is just fresh out of her coma, out of her bed, out of Vienna.
Oh, no.
Well, Natalie almost fainted. I thought she would.
She didn't?
No, she just, she turned white and
had this really ridiculous expression on her face, and then she ran for it.
Does Trevor know this? Did she run to him?
Look, I have to go, so we'll talk another time, Janet.
No.
Angelique? Hello. America. I don't mean to frighten you. I just wanted to see if you were all right. If you need anything. I was at the ball last night. Well, anyway, I was just so concerned about you. I mean, it was really terrible last night, you know, the way everything was handled. And, well, I'm sure that was just a terrible strain on you, you know. And anyway, I wanted you to know that I want to help you in any way that I can. Can you understand me? Oh, good. Well, I'm so glad. I mean, simply, I just want you to know that I care about you. So now we can really talk, can't we?
Yeah, take yourselves a 3-hour breakfast.
I think we can handle that.
I already ate breakfast. Well, then call it an early lunch. You'll go swill a couple of martinis or go fly a kite, whatever it takes to get some peace and quiet.
All right. You need to get angry. Gee.
Hayley?
Not now.
Hayley, darling, I want to apologize.
You're so quiet. What's the matter? Lose all your vocal cords screaming at us last night?
I never should have blown up. I'm sorry.
You should be. You really lost it.
Yes, I suppose I did. When I saw that car wrapped around that fence and then found you in the emergency room, it pushed me right over the edge. It scared me to death, Hayley.
Why? Nothing happened to me. Will was the one with the big gash on his head, and how was he supposed to help it? What with ice people playing bumper cars all over the road?
Yes, you're right. There were accidents all over town.
And Will couldn't have been nicer to me, or to you for that matter, even though you were acting like an overprotective dad on speed.
Yes, well, he showed great restraint.
Yeah. And you should give him a little credit. And me too, for that matter. But better still, let's not talk about him, okay?
Hayley,
No, it's a closed topic. Forever, period.
It's not Will I want to talk about.
Good.
Brian is, the one I'd like to discuss.
What?
I think I may owe you a couple of apologies there, too.
Are you for real?
Hayley, I worry about you. I worry about the people you see, but where Brian's concerned, I may have made some misjudgments.
About what, exactly?
Well, I think it's possible that he was on the level about marrying on Lee.
You do, huh?
Yes, I've been mulling it over, and I think maybe he's telling the truth.
About the whole green card scam thing?
Yes. Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? He's been